Hi students, this video I will be teaching you all how to do the most popular calculation question in chemistry. Okay, so first, in order to answer the questions, you must remember the formula to calculate number of mole. This is from chapter 6 and onwards. Okay, if you are still students who started from 4, you only need to know the first 3. Okay, so let's see. When you are given the questions, how to solve it, just follow my steps and you will be able to get the answer. First, we have to write a balanced chemical equation. So from the question, you see, sodium reacted with water, produced sodium hydroxide solution and hydrogen gas. So I will form my equation here. Sodium reacts with water to produce sodium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Don't forget to balance your equation. It will be 2, 2, 2. Okay, next. Of course, you have to know how to do all this formula lah. Okay, if you are not so good with formula, please learn how to do it before you do this calculation. So the next thing is calculating number of mole. So how to find mole? Which one I have to find? There are so many things here. So this is what you have to do next. From the this is what I will do also. From the questions, I will find the number given. So there's a number given here. And this number is for sodium. Where is sodium? Sodium is here. So what I will do is I will highlight it or circle it out. So I know, okay, this is the number given. And then what the question want me to find? The question want me to find the volume of hydrogen gas. In my equation, which one is hydrogen gas? This one. So I want to find volume. So that means I have to start from this number given to find the volume. So here comes my first calculation step, number of mole. Calculate the mole of the given number, so which is Na. 1.15 gram. So I go back to this formula. Which one shows that the formula they can be used to calculate a mole for mass? When they give me gram, it is mass, right? Okay, so I take this down. Mole equals to mass over molar mass, the second formula. And then I sub in the value given. 1.15 gram will be sub into the mass. So equals to 1.15 divided by molar mass. Okay, how to find molar mass? It is already given in the question. Sodium is Na. So Na is 23. So I put 23 here. So remember, don't include the number that you use to balance equation because molar mass, molar means one mole. So only put the mass of 1 Na. So you will be getting 1.15 divide 23, 0.05 mole. And then the second steps, ratio. So how to do ratio? From the given substance, compare it to the substance that they want you to find. So from Na, I compare it to H2. So according to my equation, 2 Na produces 1 H2. So 2 is to 1. So from the value I calculated just now for Na, 0.05, I move it to here. 2 to 1. So 0.05 is to 0.025. So I already have the mole of H2. So lastly, all I have to do is find whatever they want me to find. Volume of H2. Volume using which formula? Of course, volume of gas. So let me write it down. Mole equals to V over mV. Move the mole to the other side, sub the mole into the formula and find volume. Molar volume is also given 24. And I will get the answer 0.6 dm cube. So this is how you solve a calculation question like this. Okay, it will be 3 marks. Some of the school, your teacher will want you to write this ratio in the sentence form. If your teacher wants you to write it in sentence form, please write it in sentence form according to your teacher's format. Okay, question 2. Potassium burns in oxygen gas, producing potassium oxide. So potassium react with oxygen, producing potassium oxide. Balancing the equation 2 and 4. Step number 1, calculate mole. Mole of what? Read the question. Okay. So here I found the number 360 oxygen gas, which is here. From oxygen, we have to find the mass of potassium. Which one is potassium? This one. So first, to find the mole from the number given, 360 cm cube, it means volume. So I got to use the formula mole equals to V over mv. Volume, the unit of volume is supposed to be dm cube. So I have to change it to dm cube first by dividing 1000. So 0.36. Divide the molar volume, 24. To get 0.015. Second step, the ratio. From O2, compare it to K. The ratio is 1 to 4, according to the number 102, 4K. Bring the number to O2. And then compare it 1 to 4. That means you have to times 2. 0.6 times 2. You need to times 4 times 4. So to get 0.06 mole of K. Then you can finally find the mass of K by using mole equals to mass over molar mass. 0.06 is equals to mass over molar mass of K. Remember, molar means 1. So K is 39 given here. You will be able to get the answer 2.34 gram. Just like that. Next, iron reacted with chlorine to produce iron trichloride. So Fe reacts with chlorine, producing iron trichloride. 2, 3, 2. Step number 1, find mole according to the number given. So the number given is 1.44 dm cube of chlorine gas. What they want me to find? Number of atoms produced. Produce means the product. So this is the product. This is what they want me to find. Number of atoms. So from the number given, Cl2, find the mole using formula mole equals to V over mv. Because they gave me volume 1.44. Divide by the molar volume, 24. And I will be getting 0.06 mole. Second step, ratio. From the given Cl2, we find the number of FeCl3. It's 3 to 2. Bring the number you calculated here and start finding the mole of FeCl3. So 3 to 2, how to do? For those who do know how to do the ratio of 3 to 2, you can always do cross multiplication, like your maths. Okay, you like put it into a fraction and then you do cross multiply, and you'll be able to get 0.04 mole. Lastly, they want to find number. So I will be using mole equals to number of particles over the Avogadro's constant. 0.04 is equals to NP over NA, given here 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. And I will get 2.408 times 10 to the power of 22, which is different from the answer. Why? Okay, see, every time you calculate number of particles, particles can be in this few units, atom, molecule, ion, or unit formula. So it's like 4 different units. FeCl3 is unit formula, which is similar to molecule, more than one atom, but it has charges. So it is called unit formula. So I will just write units here. Unit is a bigger unit formula, FeCl3. I want to find what? The question want me to find atom. So I can see that the unit for my final answer is different from what the questions want. So that means this is not the final answer yet. I have to convert it further into atoms. How? Bigger to smaller unit, we will always times. Like kg to gram, we will times. In FeCl3, how many atoms can be found? 1 Fe and 3 Cl. So there's total of 4 atoms. So I will multiply it by 4 to get 9.632 times 10 to the power of 22 atoms. So this is how we get the answer. Okay? Remember, the way of how we decide the unit for NP is based on the chemical substance given, not the question. If you straight away put the unit atoms here, your answer will be wrong. Okay, let me write down the 4 types of unit. It can be atoms, it can be molecule, it can be ion, it can be unit formula. Example of atoms is like Na. Molecule is like O2. Ion, Cu2 plus. And unit formula is like the one just now. Okay, let's say MgCl2. So the difference between molecule and unit formula is this one has charges. This one doesn't have charge. Okay. Next. Combustion of methane produces carbon dioxide and water. Methane is given CH4. Combustion needs oxygen gas. So it's a reaction with O2. So please remember, exam questions like to come up combustion without telling you that it is oxygen. So please remember, combustion we need oxygen gas to produce carbon dioxide gas and water. To balance the equation is a 2-2. Step 1. Mole of the given number, 54 grams of water here. When they gave me mass, I use mass over molar mass. So 54 divided by H, 2O to get 3 mole. Second step, ratio. So they gave me H2O, the number of H2O, and they want me to find the number of methane molecule. So this one. H2O compared to CH4. 2 to 1. So bring the mole here and make a comparison. 1.5. So I already got the mole of CH4. So the last step I have to do is just find the number by using mole equals to NP over NA. 1.5 is equals to NP over 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. And I will be getting 9.03 times 10 to the power of 23. So what is the unit for CH4? CH4 has more than one atom and they cannot be formed by using charges. So it is a molecule already. So itself is already a molecule. So this is why I doesn't have to do any conversion to atom anymore. The questions one molecule and the substance itself is a molecule. No need to convert. Question 5. Sodium oxide reacted with water produce sodium hydroxide solution. Sodium oxide, water, sodium hydroxide solution. 2. The number given is 15.5 grams of sodium oxide. The question wants me to find number of atoms produced. That means the product. Step 1. Mole of sodium oxide by using the formula mole equals to mass over molar mass, and then just sub 15.5 divide molar mass Na to O. To get 0.25 mole. Step 2. Ratio. From Na to O, compare it to NaOH, 2 to 1. Sorry, 1 to 2. 1 to 2. 0.5 mole of NaOH. To find the number, same formula will be used. Mole equals to NP over Na. 0.5 is equals to NP over 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. And we will get 3.01 times 10 to the power of 23. What is the unit? NaOH can be formed with charges. So it is called unit formula. So I'll just write unit here. It is not what the questions want. The question want atom. So I have to convert it further. Bigger to smaller unit times. How many atoms can be found? Na, 1, O, 1, H, 1. So total of 3 atoms times 3 to get 9.03 times 10 to the power of 23 atoms. So that's how we do it. Question 6. Zinc powder added to nitric acid to produce zinc nitrate and hydrogen gas. Balance the equation. Okay, next, calculate the volume of gas release. Gas release is hydrogen. Number given is nitric acid. So first starts from nitric acid. You are given mass, so use mole equals to mass over molar mass. HNO3 to get 0.05 mole. Second step, ratio from HNO3 compared to H2. The ratio is 2 to 1. So bring the number here, 0.05 is to 0.025. So this is the mole of H2 produced. The question wants us to find the volume, so we will be using the formula mole equals to volume over molar volume. 0.025 is equals to V over MV24 to get the answer 0.6 dm cubed. Lastly, 10 grams of calcium carbonate is added into hydrochloric acid, produce calcium nitrate, water, and carbon dioxide gas. The question is given 5.84 grams of hydrochloric acid and want you to find it. They also gave calcium carbonate. But lastly, they want you to find the mass of unreacted calcium carbonate. So that means lastly, we have to find calcium carbonate. Unreacted. So I will teach you how to do this later. But then never mind. Since they gave me two numbers, yeah, and I know the final value I have to find is calcium carbonate. So I will leave it as the final unknown I have to find. So first, start from HCl. They give you mass, so I use mole equals to mass over molar mass. And I got 0.16 mole. And then second step, ratio, HCl to CaCO3. It is 2 to 1. So I got 0.08 mole of calcium carbonate. This is the amount of calcium carbonate needed to pair with HCl. That means I need this amount of CaCO3 to react with the HCl. So let's find the mass. By using M over MM again, 0.08 Mn CaCO3 to get 8 grams. So this is the mass of calcium carbonate used or reacted. But the question wants unreacted. So I have 10 grams of calcium carbonate in total, and I use only 8 grams. So to find the unreacted, we use the 10 grams to minus the used 8 grams. It is equals to 2 grams unreacted. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Bye-bye.